maybe one funny story that I haven't told anybody because I haven't done many interviews was going through it. I had to keep proofreading it because they kept leaving the cuss words in, which is kind of, people are like, why is there cuss words? Well, here's how I wrote.
Is that why there's lots of dang?
It is why there's lots of dang. Yeah, because, right. I wrote the premise of the story.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how to write a book. I just had an idea. I thought it'd be cool. I don't know how to write a comic book, especially the way it has to be laid out. And it was a learning experience for me.
And so much of it is visual.
That's right.
You're not describing every single word. You have the visual aspect of it as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I wouldn't know how to do it. So we hired some people that were really, really talented, awesome writers. But it was like they would send chapters in. Hey guys, here's the chapter, and I would read. We would already kind of agree on the story, but they were like flushing out the details. It'd always have cuss words in it, and I would hit it back and say, "Okay, yeah, page 1, block E says this word. Take it out." Oh yeah, we're gonna get to it. I suddenly at the very end when they were, because what I found out is that the text is the last thing they do for a book, which is really weird. So they write it. Then they send the storyboard over to the artist, and then he draws everything without any text in it. And then after they get all of that done, they color it, and then they send it to like a letterer.
Yeah.
And the letter can't come back, and they say, okay, all the cuss words are out. And I'd proofread and be like, no, they're not, man. Please, I don't want any cuss words in this. I kept having to go back to them, and I suddenly thought, I think they're trying to put some in, like, he'll be happy if we keep them in. I'm like, no, it's not. So I had to read the book like 30 times. It was printed, but it was a really
you
cool.
You caught them all. I didn't catch any.
No, I caught them all. Yeah, I caught them all. It was getting really annoying to me. but actually, a funny thing about that, which I would like to say, but because I'm a parent, I don't let my kids just go buy graphic novels. Sure. My son loves comics. Comics generally are okay if you're talking about, the Avengers and stuff. But even like Marvel graphic novels or Batman, I have to read them first, or I look up like a rating on them because graphic novels have kind of been taken over by like, they're just like smutty, It's like tons of sex, tons of extreme violence. Like the idea is to try to shock people into buying it. Yeah. And what I'm excited about this is that I am assuming there's a lot of parents like me whose kids might like comics. Oh, yeah. And I see this kind of like I see Christian music. It's not a religious book, but it's something you feel good about giving your kids to read. It's got action. Yes. It's exciting. There's religious overtones to it from the Bible, but it's just cool. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm kind of proud of that because that kind of annoys me about comics.
About anything.
Yeah, right. Netflix
you can't
series.
Navigate anything.
You can't hardly find a Netflix series without it, and it's just like.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Cussing doesn't make something better.
No,
it's like.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The original Star Wars films, no cussing.
No.
And no ultra violence, no sex, and they were great for the family. We're kind of losing that. Not to get on a soapbox, but
you can get on
we agree. Me and you agree, and they agree.
Yeah. I appreciate hearing a little bit more about the process. My only reference of how comic books are made are from Captain Underpants movie.
Yeah.
Anyone? Right? You know when they're in the treehouse and he's like I'm the words and you're the artist, and so it's like, all right.